What's going on, guys? Ryan here, and today I'm going to be showing you our new studio. Now, this specific video is not at all what I wanted it to be, and I apologize that it's been a few weeks since I posted anything, but it's mainly because I ran out of time and I wasn't happy with the video that I recorded, which was of me doing this space. For a long time, I've wanted to do a podcast. Actually, kind of even before I really got into YouTube, I had conversations with my friends, and I always said, this really does feel like a podcast. This could be a podcast. And I was way too young to even understand how to even make a podcast and how they work. Second, it was extremely hard, from what I understand, back in the day, to make a podcast when you're 13 and you have no understanding of how any of it works, and this equipment is very expensive. Podcasting wasn't super popular then, but now it's very popular, and I've always wanted to do it. I just never did, and now I want to. I have the space for it. I have the money for it, and I think this is what it's gonna look like. First, I kind of want to explain how and what our podcast is going to be. It's going to be called the Welcome Home Podcast. If you look it up, it'll be Welcome Home, or what? Oh my! Not up here, buddy. Not up here. Lay down. Oh my gosh. Okay, just no. Shh. First, everyone, this is Major. He's pretty clingy. I mean, really clingy. Just lay down. It's okay. Here, I got you. Okay, back to what I was saying. If you look it up, it's going to be called Welcome Home. The podcast itself is going to be about pretty much anything that me and my wife Ellie are going to talk about. It could be me on the podcast. It could be me and her. It could be her. It could be both of us with someone else. It could be one of us with someone else. It could be so many different things. Truthfully and honestly, I don't think there is a conversation on the podcast that we cannot have. I think I'm going to be very open with our conversations. It's going to be a slew of things, and I think calling it Welcome Home and allowing people to come into our home and to listen to us and have conversations with us, and that's what I want from you guys. I want to have the ability for you to come into our home and sit and have a conversation with us, and I think that would be really cool. But that's what we're going to do. And I had a totally different idea of what this space would look like. Is the reason why we have a blue couch is mainly because I wanted this to be my podcast, and the podcast itself would be, well, not even a podcast. The video for YouTube, I wanted to have a blue couch with like a black background and pretty cool. It changed. Just kind of decided, you know what? I want a different podcast. I want something that's a little bit more homey, a little bit more welcoming. And I don't necessarily like these shelves up here, so they might change eventually, but for the time being, Ellie really seems to like it. I kind of designed all of this myself. I did the wallpaper myself. This is wallpaper, which is crazy to think about because from a distance and even reflections, it looks real. But no, I just think this space is going to be open for anyone to have any sort of conversation, and I think I'm ready for that. I want to do it, and it's just been a long time coming and a long time planning and prepping / thinking about it, and really only thinking about it, but that's what we're going to do. I don't know, as this video is going to come up today as I'm recording it, so no, the podcast isn't, you're not going to be able to find it, but I will update the description on where you can find it and how to find it. But hopefully you can find it on Apple Podcasts and definitely Spotify. I don't know if any other platforms. I don't know how that works, but it seems to be a lot easier to make and produce and put out a podcast. I do have a YouTube channel for this podcast. It will be a video podcast. Man, I'm saying that word a lot, so I apologize. But you can definitely find the YouTube channel. It'll be down in the description below with everything else once I get all the other information. So, how did I make this space? I got some wallpaper from Amazon, and it has a slight texture to it. It's not a brick texture, but it has a slight texture to it. I really like it. I think it even adds to the look. You can kind of see the texture, so it kind of looks like brick. There are times where you can see the seams and feel them, but honestly, it's not that bad. Up there in the corner, you can see the wall. Down here behind the couch, you can see the wall. But yeah, at first I didn't think that I did think that the pattern matched. Like you can just it matched up, but I couldn't get it to match up for the life of me, and until like a piece over here, just randomly it matched up, and I thought, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I went back and adjusted it, which didn't take that long, but it did add some more steps and a little jankiness. But honestly, I'm really glad that I fixed it and I changed it. It looks amazing to me. Yeah, and then these shelves and everything on the shelves are from TJ Maxx. These lights are from Amazon. The end tables are Amazon. This is even Amazon. So I'll have everything that I bought down below. Maybe not these, because I don't think you can really find those online. But this camera was actually like a chrome, like a silver, but I just spray painted it gold. I had leftover gold spray paint, but everything else came like that. The sunglasses, or the glasses I should say, and I forgot what this was. Oh, a little plant. It's a little plant. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this space. I had a fun time doing it. I had a fun time planning it. I'm glad I have it now. And I do think that some of my YouTube videos will be in this space too. That was the original plan for this space, and then it moved into a podcast area. So depending on how things work out, I think this is going to be my YouTube studio as well. So any videos I'm going to have of sitting down, talking like this will be in this space. I actually don't know what I want to do with this wall, this paint. It doesn't look terrible, but I just think it looks a little funky. I can't move any of the setup over that way because that's where the door is, and then you can see the door, and then I'll be blocking the door. So I'm kind of stuck. But I think it's going to be fine. I'm fine with it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to smack the like button as hard as you can. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on post notifications. And I will see you guys all next time. I'm not going to get up to do the thing, but...